Have you ever noticed in the bid document, especially in the specification, BMS specification, in the division 23, the word, have you ever noticed that ASC and AASC? ASC known as the application specific controller and AASC known as advanced application specific controller. Nowadays, AASC it's called as a general purpose application controller also. If you look at in the BACnet International website, they have listed the lot of AASC and ASC controllers. Coming to the difference in between this ASC and AASC, ASC known as the application specific controller, and it is preloaded programming will be in that controller actually. So especially if you have the VAV application, so this ASC controller will be used. They have the preloaded application programming. There are some certain examples uh, available, like Johnson Control have the VMA series controllers, and Siemens have the series controllers. Those are controllers have the preloaded applications. Like you could not able to do the custom programming on that ASC, but you can little bit modify, you can little bit adjust the set points and everything, which means it is a preloaded. You can't touch that. But coming into that AASC, that is general purpose application controller, in that you can able to do the custom programming. Also, you can have the standard programming also. For example, in the Johnson Control product, uh, general purpose application control known as a AASC CGM series. Those are have the specific standard application programming for the air terminal system, for example AHU or chiller plant, and you can able to modify that standard program, and also you can able to do the complete custom programming for that particular controller. So if you look at in the specification, and if you are estimator or if you are a designer, you have to be careful on choosing the controller for the HVAC equipment. If you are going to choose the AAC, that equipment definitely will be the VAV boxes and the unit heaters, unit ventilators, those kind of things, CUH cabinet unit heater, that small kind of equipments. And if you are going for AHU or chiller plant application, definitely you have to choose the advanced application specific controller, that is general purpose application controller, in order to do the custom programming to meet the sequence of operations. So if you know this difference, then you can able to easily do the estimation, and you can easily do the design, and you can usually identify the controller, which controllers is required for which HVAC equipment. So hereafter understand, so AAC for uh, small equipments, and it is a preloaded programming. You can adjust the set points and parameters and everything. And AASC, that is advanced application specific controller, which is used for air handling units, chiller plant systems, and everything, etc. And one more thing I would like to tell, that in that AASC you can have a capability to do the custom programming. By using that, you can combine the logic for a small system like exhaust fans, or if you have the cabinet unit heaters, or if you have that unit ventilator, you can combine that programming in that one application, and you can reduce the controller cost until unless customer mentioned in the specification. You can go for the AAC for the small systems also, because in the design point of view, in the floor, it you have that a 5 to 10 exhaust fan or 3 exhaust fan, 1 unit ventilators. You don't need to go for the separate controller, like a pre application specific controller. You don't need to go that. Instead of that, you can choose the AAC, advanced application specific controller. You can combine the program logic in that particular controller. So have a difference, have a clarity on that choosing the controller, and do the engineering for the BMS design. Thank you.